Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome in to T's Crafty Ranch. If you see this live button right there, you know that you are watching me live. If you do not see that button, then you are watching replay, and I would love for you to just tell me hashtag replay so that I can know that you've watched me. So I am on a few minutes early. This video today is being streamed into a couple different places. So, and it is hosted by Tammy with Tammy's Designs and Raven from the Craftifornia Dreamer. So I'm going to wait for them because I'm not supposed to be on till 11 o'clock. I don't usually like to just kind of hang out and wait, but that's kind of what we're doing right now. So especially since I hopped on a little early. So hopefully they will get me sent out into those areas that I need to be sent out to. And we will get started here in just a minute. Yes, and it's one more minute, friends. Hey, Tammy's Designs, welcome in. Okay, perfect. You got me sprinkled in. Just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to quite start anything until I knew that I was all in. So I forgot to grab some paint. So I'm going to do that real quick. But let's go ahead and I still have like one more minute. But while I'm here, let me do this real quick. There we go. I usually like to start right on time. Good morning, my sister Alicia. Welcome in. So it is 11 o'clock my time. So I am going to go ahead and start crafting and all the things. So welcome in. I'm Terry. I have T's Crafty Ranch. So welcome to the ranch, and we're just going to start doing some crafting. Again, I'm just going to say it one more time. I would like to thank Tammy and Raven. Tammy with Tammy's Designs and Raven from Craftifornia, not California, Craftifornia Dreamer for this event today. And there are crafters all day today, so you want to make sure that you hop on and it is with DIY Dream Team Events. DIY Dream Team Events. If you are not following DIY Dream Team Events, head over there, not right now, but later, and give them a follow, and then you can see the rest of the crafters today. They will be streamed into that page. You can also check back on my page. I will have the lineup posted. I think I posted it earlier, but I will post it again. So let's see. Let me make sure that I got everything done that I was supposed to get done. Up after me is crafting time with Jamie. So you want to make sure you, after me, at noon Central Time, that you head over and watch her. So what I have today for you, what I've been doing a lot on my page, T's Crafty Ranch, is not mosaics, candy corns. I have really enjoyed doing some candy corns. So this is one that I did last week. This is all ribbon. So you can kind of see a little bit of it's a little dimensional, but I do have this kit on my page, my website, which is tscraftyranch.com, and I did put that in the link there. I also put a link, well, I actually just put this link for what we're doing today in there. And today, my special for this is it will come with all the fabric that you need to make this. Oops, there was a comment I missed. Oh, yes. I think that is the first time I have seen a stink bug ever. That's so crazy. So anyway, this is going to be on my website. And again, you can purchase this today only. It will come with fabric. After that, I will not add the fabric, or if I decide to add the fabric, it'll be a different price. So you can head over to teascraftyranch.com, and this is called Candy Corn Mosaic. Okay, so let's go ahead and start crafting and chatting. If you are new to Tease Crafty Ranch, I would love for you, and even if you're not new, I would love for you to lasso your friends. That's what we do here at the ranch, is we lasso our friends. So don't forget to do that. I would appreciate it. What I'm going to start with is I am going to paint this candy corn white, and then I'm going to do the outside of it a brown color. So we're going to go ahead and just start with that. I am going to get a makeup sponge. I like to use makeup sponges when I'm crafting. And so I'm just going to cut this in half. Hi, Miss, oh, I did a horrible job cutting that. Good morning, Miss Ann. It's so good to see you this morning. And so all I'm doing is just going to go around the frame here, the outside, and then we're going to do the candy corn. I'm going to outline it in white. Just an FYI, this candy corn design is something that I designed myself. So a few years ago, I got inspiration from a mosaic, patriotic mosaic star. And the person that did those only did that one, and they did not do any others. And I fell in love with the mosaic part of it. So I have started kind of doing my own. I have done, I did a mosaic candy corn last year, but I redesigned this one a little bit. And I've done mosaic heart. I've done mosaic. Hi, Kim's Rockin' Wreath. Welcome in to Tease Crafty Ranch. Mosaic tulip. I did a tulip in the spring that was beautiful, in my opinion. And let's see, I've done a pumpkin. I have not done my mosaic pumpkin this year. I'm going to redesign it too. So as I've done these, I've kind of found better ways or things that I like better. So, like I said, I redesigned this one, and so heart, tulip, pumpkin, candy corn. I did a star, and I can't think of anything else that I've done, but like I said, these are ones I have designed myself, so you will not see this anywhere else unless somebody else copies. So I'm just doing the frame here in a dark brown. What am I doing it in? A traditional burnt umber. I'm going to dry it, and then I'm going to do another coat, and then we'll do the white. Yes, Alicia, Super Coop. I have no idea what he's barking out. He's been in and out all morning long. So who knows what that silly boy needs. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and let that brown dry just a little bit more, and I'm going to use warm white for the candy corn. And you'll see when we finish how that will, it'll just kind of help the colors on the fabric pop a little bit more. If you are new to Tea's Crafty Ranch, I would love for you to let me know that you are new to my page. I have had Tea's Crafty Ranch for a little over 3 years, I think it is. I retired from teaching 3 years ago, and I started Tea's Crafty Ranch just a little bit before I retired. So it's just been a little over 3 years. I retired from the education system. I taught for 34 years. And after 34, I decided it was time. And I enjoyed it, but they always say, you know when it's time to go. Oh, thank you, Grace. Faithful Creations, aka the Pouncy Bling Queen. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for pouncing me out. I appreciate that. So Tea's Crafty Ranch is actually fairly new, kind of a new kid on the block. I have crafted a good portion of my life. I had children, and during those years with kids, things were all about the kids, and so there wasn't a whole lot of crafting going on in my life. One thing I wanted to share with you about as well, some things going on here at Tea's Crafty Ranch. I have several things going on. The first one that I want to share with you is that one thing I've done this month is I am doing a gift away at the end of the month. And my gift away is going to be, I'll show you in just a minute, but it's a desktop vacuum. And I'll show it in a minute, but you ask, well, how can I get in on the gift away? That is a great question. Anybody want to know how you can get in on the gift away? I'll tell you, but you have to let me know that you want to know. Who wants to know how you can get in on the gift away of the desk vacuum? Nobody wants to know. Well, Alicia, I have no idea what it is. It very well could be the pool vacuum. You never know. That is his BFF. Oh, Kim wants to know. All right, Kim, thank you for wondering. So you can get your name in for this gift away. All you have to do is comment while we're live and lasso your friends. Oops, I messed that up. Do some lassoing. That is how you get your name in on this gift away. That's all you have to do. Comment and lasso. So then at the end of the month, I will put everybody's names into the wheel of names and spin that wheel for a lucky gift away person. And here is my little desk vacuum. So it's just about, what is it? About 3 inches square. It runs on a battery, and it just cleans up little things off the desk. It doesn't even have to be a craft desk. it could clean up crumbs off your table if that's what you wanted it to do, actually. So, why is that all? So that is how you can get in on the gift away. And yes, just like I have Brenda has lassoed and Kim has lassoed, so you can lasso and comment, and that will get your name in for this gift away. Also today, I will be picking someone from just today, a lucky winner for some Happy Mail. I need to pick last week's Happy Mail too. All right, so we're just painting this, and then we'll get on with some fun, because watching people paint is not so much fun, but we can have some great conversation. Okay, so that's what I've done so far. Good morning. Thank you, Alicia. And yes, telling me, oh, you need that on your tool truck, of course. And then telling me that you've lassoed always helps as well. So one thing I want to do here real quick is, because I got some paint down some on my edges, I'm going to take this marker paint pen and just go along like this to kind of cover that up so it looks just a little fresher. So a little bit about T's Crafty Ranch for those of you who are new. I live in Central Texas, a community by the name of Belton. And if you're familiar with the Army, we live near Fort Hood Army Base. It was Fort Hood. All my years of teaching, it was Fort Hood. A few years ago, they renamed it Fort Cavazos, and now it's back to Fort Hood. Okay, so here's what we have so far, and that looks really plain, and that's okay. I will need to go and paint these, and I will paint the back, but I want to get on with the fun stuff for right now. So I'm going to move this to the side. This measures 8 or 10. It's an 8 by 10. 8 by 10. Oh, stink. And I forgot to grab fabric. Oh, I thought I was all prepared. Anyway, it's just right here. So I'm going to grab some fabric real quick, and we are going to add some fabric to our mosaic. So we need orange, green, and no green, not green, orange, white, and yellow. Orange, white, and yellow. And I'm going to grab an off-white. There's my white. Okay, here we go. We have lots of fabrics to choose from. So let's go ahead and start. And what I'm going to do is I am going to use some Aleene's tacky glue, and we are going to glue some fabric on the back. Oh, hey, Donna's Crafts, you're in Waco. So you know I am just down the road from you. So yes, I am in between Austin and Waco. That is our little neck of the woods. So what I'm going to do is I have some white, and it does have a little bit of a pattern. I forgot to turn this on. There, has a little bit of a pattern to it, and I have a fabric pen somewhere. Where's my fabric pen? Sometimes I clean up and I need some fabric scissors. I clean up and I, forget where I put stuff. Do you guys do that? You clean up and then you're like, what did I do with that? This is real crafting on T's Crafty Ranch. I purposely, well, is that it? Yes. I was going to say, here it is. So this is a fabric pen. I knew I had one. I thought I had one open. Thank you for lassoing, Donna. I appreciate that. Oh, nuts, Ola. Well, I got the fabric and the paint. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to turn this upside down. And I'm just going to use my tracing pen. And for right now, I'm just going to trace along the outside, like so. And then I'm just going to cut that out. I always make a huge mess of fabrics when I do this project. Right, Donna? So much. One thing I like to know is if you are new to my page, just like Donna did, she let me know that she lives in Waco. So tell me where you are from. Alicia says, every day of my life, messes, right? So I am not using hot glue because I don't like the lumps that the hot glue gives. A lot of my crafts, I use what's called stick fast. And the first time I did one of these, I used stick fast. And stick fast is kind of like super glue. And so, yes, it was a hot mess. I had it all over my fingers. Okay, so we have white. And the next one we're going to use is orange. So I have several oranges here, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use kind of the brightest, and then the lighter ones we're going to use along the outside. Isn't that a fun fabric? Most of my fabrics I get at Hobby Lobby. I do occasionally pick some up from Walmart, but most generally my fabrics come from Hobby Lobby, and I wait until they are on sale for that 40% off or whatever it is they have. It used to be 40, and I think now it's maybe 30 when they have them. I'm not sure. Again, I'm just tracing here along the outside and then cutting just a little bit to the inside of that line. You can see that line maybe a little bit faintly. So, does anybody want to know what kind of crafts we do here at the ranch? Anybody curious about what crafts we do? This craft today is a laser project. So I have a laser, and I use my laser frequently, I guess you would say, but I don't always, laser isn't the only thing that I do. I like to do other things as well, and we've come up with the word traditional crafting. I like to do traditional crafting as well. So on T's Crafty Ranch, you will see laser projects, traditional projects, and sometimes a combination of both. So here I'm just putting this glue on here. And fitting that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push down a little bit because I want a little bit of, can you see kind of a little bit of a bubble? Because we are going to put some polyfill in there. Okay. I think I showed you this candy corn. So this is an example of a traditional craft where I didn't use anything laser. I did use my silhouette to cut this out. This project, this is on my website, and this would be a laser project. So we have a pumpkin, all of this is laser, and it is reversible, so you can have It's Fall or Welcome Fall and Boo. So that would be a laser project. And then this would be a traditional project. This is a spring project that I did, but I did some crackling, and it's just a piece of fence post. So I did some crackling, used fabric for the leaf or the petals and the leaves, and a stick. So again, traditional crafting and laser crafting. And actually that is really all that I have. Nope, I have these. I didn't do these specific ones, but we did candy corns on my page a couple weeks ago, just made out of craft paper. Like I said, I've been on a candy corn kick. All right, so the next piece we need is yellow. So I'm going to do this yellow right here. And does that piece fit? Nope, it doesn't. So if you like traditional crafting, laser crafting, then you would fit right in at T's Crafty Ranch, and we would love to have you. All right. So this is really all this little craft is just doing some tracing and some gluing. You don't really need a bunch of supplies. Oh, I say that. I mean, you need some supplies, but not, you know, it's not like a cumbersome amount of supplies unless it's fabric. But like I said, today, if you would like to take advantage of this project, if you purchase it today until midnight, I will add the fabric into it without a charge. So the fabric will be part of it. After that, I will not add the fabric. So that's just a special for today. And I may have cut that a little bit too short. Nope, I think it works. And so I've talked about the gift away. If you missed the gift away, tell me gift away, and I will tell you what that is again. a couple other things I have happening here at the ranch. Some crafters have what's called a broadcast channel, and I don't have the number of followers needed for a broadcast channel. So what I have done is I have created a messenger page, T's Crafty Ranch VIP. So thank you, Anne, if you would like to be a part of T's Crafty Ranch VIP, then you can comment VIP and I will add you to that messenger page. Now, what's going to happen over there on that messenger page? The messenger page is just really for me to let you know when I'm going live. So a little bit before I went live today, oh, I like this. This is so cute. Okay, Anne, I'll get to the gift away. Just 1 second. Before I went live today, I posted in the messenger group that I would be live at 11 o'clock. So I think I posted about 20 till 11. And so those people knew that I was going live today in case they missed my announcement on Facebook. And so that is one of the things of the gift away. Of the VIP group. Also in the VIP group, I will let you know of any specials that I'm doing. So you can get a head start on any specials that might be happening in T's Crafty Ranch. I will not bombard you with text messages every day, all day, that kind of thing. And it really is, you can ask questions or, message me on that page, but you can message me on my personal Facebook page as well. So, and I think you can on my Facebook page, my business Facebook page. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure about that. So anyway, that is what VIP is about. So if you want to be in the know, then text VIP or type in VIP, and that will get you just that VIP page. Anne wanted to know what the gift away was. So gift away is for any comments, shares. If you share this page out, any of those, and comments during this live, your name will go into a wheel of names, and at the end of the month, I will spin that wheel, and somebody will be the lucky winner of a desk vacuum. Little battery operated desk vacuum. So that is the gift away. And also then I will be sending some happy mail from today's live. So commenting from today's live and lassos and all those things. And thank you, Donna. I will get you added in. We'll get you some happy mail, your name in for a chance of happy mail. And, oh, I just messed that up. Maybe we can fix it. There we go. And happy mail, and then your name will go into the gift away. Does that make sense? Did I get all that? And then, so that's one or a couple of things. And then Another thing happening at the ranch is in September, the 15th through the 19th, I believe, yes, the 15th through the 19th, I am doing a fall fab fun. So it's 5 days, and I send you all the supplies you need except for paint and glue. And we will craft 5 fall projects. Some of those projects will be laser, and some will be traditional. So we will have both laser and traditional, and it will be 5 days, and we'll craft via Facebook. So I'll be on Facebook, and I will send you the supplies you need, like I said, except for paint and glue. And we will craft 5 fall projects. Now you can see right there I have a little bit of this orange, so I'm just going to use my scissors here and trim that up just a little bit. Fall Fab Fun. 5 days of fun crafting here at the ranch. Like I said, there will be traditional crafts, laser crafts, but they will be all fall crafts. And I saw Anne say that she does not do anything spooky for Halloween. And Anne, I am right there with you, friend. I do not do any spooky crafting. And honestly, I really don't even do ghosts. And to me, ghosts can be fun, but I don't know. It's not something that I typically decorate with. So I can tell you, hello, Craftifornia, I can't say it, Craftifornia Dreamin'. So I don't really do any scary, I don't do anything scary. I don't really even do witches. I mean, and I think all those things can be fun, but again, it's not my style of decorating, so I have a hard time crafting that kind of decorating. All right, so let's do another white. I do have some off-white. Do you think quirky, cuteness, colorful is perfect? Yes. So what do you think? Maybe using some of this tan, because that will offset this white. What do you think? Give me a thumbs up if you're thinking maybe we could do this tan rather than the white. Tell me what you think. Or you can say tan, white. Give me your thoughts, friends. Tan, white. I'm going to put these to the side. We're going to do a yellow, but I'm still going to be looking for tan or white. And let's see. So my fall crafting, my fall, can you see this? It's not really this. Fall, it's backwards for you. Fall Fab Fun. It is $60 for 5 crafts, and that makes it it makes it $10 or $12 a craft. That is, in my opinion, a pretty good deal. $12 a craft. So like I said, that's what we will be doing. I think I'm going to do yellow right here. What time do I have? Oh my goodness. Y'all, I hope I can finish this up. I was in my plans, but I've been talking so, no, Anne, you did not, but I can sure get that to you, friend. Just let me know, or you can head over to T's Crafty Ranch, and it's called Fall Fab Fun. So yeah, we will be doing that, and I'm really excited to do that. This will be my first time to do like a, I don't know if you call it a craft box or not, but this will be my first time to do that. So I know some of my crafting friends do like advent calendars and stuff like that. And I was like, ooh, I do not think I am ready to bite off something that big. So we decided, or we, me, myself, and I decided to do the Fall Fab Fun. Okay. Y'all, I've been doing a lot of talking and not as much crafting. Again, I would like to thank my friends, Craftifornia Dreamin', and I got a little bit too much there. And I can't remember Tammy's Designs and Tammy's Designs and Raven from Craftifornia Dreamin'. Girls, I am so sorry. I really butchered that up. But anyway, I would like to thank them for allowing me to craft with you today. Up after me at 12 o'clock Central Time is Crafting Time with Jamie. And it says Jamie 2, so I don't know if there's a Jamie 1, but it's Crafting Time with Jamie. And you can go to Jamie's page, or you can stay on the DIY Dream Team Events page. And watch from there. Okay. I don't have anything showing. Oh, there it is a little bit. Okay, so I think I saw one person say tan. So a couple people said tan. That's what I was thinking. So we're going to do some tan. That's white. So let's put that back down there. Let's do a tan. I think we'll do tan right there. And you did the what I just sent you. You got in the mail this weekend, which was the sunflower. So that's the one that you got. You did not do the fall one. But good thing is it is still open. And I will have the Fall Fab Fun open to the end of the month. And then I will have to close that up because I'll need to get everything in the mail. Make sure it gets to everybody in time. let me just use this. I need to iron this out so it'll lay a little bit flatter for me. I appreciate you all watching today. I just put a link again to this project and to my website. And again, today, this project, you will get the fabric for it if you order today before midnight. I will do my best to make the fabrics about the same, but no promises. I like to just put that disclaimer. I will have enough fabric to do this, but I will not have it cut out for you. It will be up to you to kind of trace and cut. All right. I really do like the tan. Definitely. Okay, let's do another orange right here. Where's my time? We've got about 15 minutes. How about this fun orange? I think so. I love these colors. I also like more muted colors sometimes for fall, like I did this one in the more muted colors, but I do like the bright. Uh-oh. Guess I'll be fixing that later. I honestly don't know if some people kind of call this like a quilt piece. I don't really consider this quilt. I consider it more mosaic because I just feel like quilt has pieces that are more uniform, I guess you would say, where these are all just kind of mixed up pieces. I think I'm going to have to recut this one because I think I cut it too short. So that's why I call it mosaic as opposed to quilt. Yes, I cut that too short. So let's try this again. I need to cut a little bit to the outside. Thank you so much. This is just one of my favorites. I don't know. I have my old pumpkin one over there. I had my tulip one, but I think I took it trying to clean up some summer patriotic crafts before I get all of my fall stuff down for decorating. Tell me in the comments if you all like to decorate for fall. Oh, I have comments. Yes, you're right, Alicia. Abstract is a good word for the mosaic, as opposed to more patterned, I guess, for the quilt. And I'm just kind of trimming some of the overlap off. It's most likely is not going to show through the other fabrics. I have a feeling I'm not going to get this finished, which is okay, but look, isn't that looking so adorable? I think so. I don't know. I just really like it. I will need to do a little bit of touch-up painting. So let's do another orange. Let's do this one. So this is one of the other, I like that a little bit more muted fallish color. I don't think it's going to really go, I don't think it goes as well on here as the others. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one, and then I think I'll, oh, I have a scrap right there. Scraps are always good, right? It's like a puzzle though, just trying to get it all figured out. Now I'm tracing on the inside of that, so I'm going to have to cut a little bit to the outside. Again, we have crafters on most of the day. Oh, Donna, you like to decorate. I do too. Sometimes I just don't. I think I get overwhelmed sometimes by all of my stuff that I just don't get it done. But I am going to get my fall stuff done here pretty quick. And then, you know, I craft and I get busy crafting. And did I mess that one up too? No, I think we got this. So I will finish this up if I don't get it finished on the live, and I know I won't, but I will finish it up. I actually may go over to end this live and then come back on my page to finish it up so people can see the finished. I don't know. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I will not get this finished today. And so tomorrow at 3:30 Central Time, I will be on my page and I will finish it up then. And there's that. So I think that's what I will do. Oh, tomorrow I will finish it up. Make sure. We'll see how far we get done. All right, so now I think right here I'm going to do a yellow. And I think I'm just going to do this bright yellow. Yep, I think that will look fine. I also, if I have any local friends watching, I have a consignment booth in a place called Blessed Boutique. And Blessed Boutique is in Temple. So if you are a local person, Blessed Boutique in Temple is where I generally take my crafts when I finish them. And it is a fun little place. I need to trim this just a smidge. Donna, I like decorating too. I really do. I miss, like, I didn't do a whole lot for patriotic. I was gone the last 2 weeks of June, and then I came home for a few days, and then I was gone again. And so I was gone over the 4th, and by the time I got back home, I was like, the 4th is over. So I didn't even, and I have, whoa, I need to fix that. I have a lot of patriotic. I think I put that in the wrong spot. Did I? No, I think that's where it goes. I have a lot of patriotic because I love, what? There we go. I really do like decorating in patriotic, but I didn't get it done. So I'm excited to be able to get some fall stuff out. I trimmed that off, and now I trimmed too much because the purple is showing. Let's try that again. There. I still don't think that's the right spot for it. Something feels off. Probably that. I glued it on the wrong side. There we go. So I'm gonna have to let that dry. I have 6 minutes, y'all. This one's frustrating me. It seems like every time I do one of these, there is one space that really frustrates me. And today, it's this one. There we go. So I'm gonna let that dry. I do need to trim it off a little bit, but tell me what you think so far. I think this is looking great, personally. And so I'm gonna do a cream color here. Did I do this one? In just about 3 minutes, the next crafter will be getting ready. And I'll have to look again who the next crafter is because I don't remember. Thank you so much, Brenda. Up after me is Crafting Time with Jamie 2. That shouldn't be that hard to remember. I think Cooper must have gotten locked in the bathroom. I hear him barking. Silly boy. If you are familiar with my page, Cooper is my 4-legged child. Actually, my 4-legged toddler. He's 3. He was my retirement gift. My husband thought that I would be lonely. In my retirement, so he thought I needed a dog. So Cooper became our 3rd child. All right. So I am thinking that I'm going to leave this last one and I will finish it tomorrow. So join me tomorrow at 3:30 here at T's Crafty Ranch. And what we'll do is I will add on this very last piece, and then we'll do the polyfill, we'll do the back, and we'll do a bow. So thank you all for joining me today. Make sure you head over and watch Crafting Time with Jamie 2, and that will be on the DIY Dream Team Events group. That's a mouthful. DIY Dream Team Events group. That you can be on that, stay on that page all day today, and watch all of the crafters. Thank you again for having me, Craftifornia. I can't say that. Dreamin' and Tammy's Designs. I appreciate you all watching. Also, come back to my page sometime later today, and I will put names in and we will draw for some Happy Mail. VIP, comment VIP if you want to be part of the VIP group. Thank you all for watching T's Crafty Ranch. I'm Terry. Have a great Monday, and refresh your page if you're on the DIY Dreamin' page, or go over to Crafting Time with Jamie 2. Bye.